Every zodiac sign is a doorway to the divine, every planet a messenger of karma, every birth chart a sacred story waiting to be understood. Welcome to a journey where ancient Vedic wisdom meets the mysteries of human life. Here, we don't just study astrology, we discover ourselves through it. So, light a lamp of curiosity, open your heart, and let's enter another beautiful chapter of the zodiac. Today, we arrive at one of the most graceful and fascinating signs of the zodiac, Tula or Libra. Represented by the scales, Libra is the only zodiac sign symbolized by an object rather than a living being. It teaches that life is not won through force but through balance. It is the sign where relationships, justice, beauty, diplomacy, and conscious choices become the center of our destiny. If Aries says I am, then Libra asks, who are we? Libra is ruled by Venus, but unlike Taurus, which represents Venus' love for resources and stability, Libra represents Venus' love for harmony, art, refinement, relationships, and the ability to create a win-win situation. This is the sign where every choice shapes destiny. Libra is not simply about love or marriage, it is the sign of choices. Among the movable signs, each acts differently. Aries acts for survival, Cancer acts for emotional comfort, Capricorn acts for achievement and responsibility. But Libra acts because life itself is a series of choices. Every important decision, whether to marry or remain single, whether to compromise or walk away, whether to forgive or fight, belongs to Libra. Libra teaches that every choice creates a new destiny. However, there is also a trap. Libra can never function properly through domination. The moment ego replaces diplomacy, balance disappears. Whenever people try to win every argument or defeat their partner, Libra loses its blessing. Relationships begin to suffer because Libra demands cooperation, not conquest. Libra is naturally connected with how society sees us. It represents reputation and public perception. A strong Libra often gives charm, elegance, and the ability to appear pleasant even during difficult circumstances. People with benefic influences here often become respected because they know how to maintain harmony. Now let's see how different planets behave in Libra. Sun in Libra. Sun in Libra is debilitated. The Sun represents ego and authority, while Libra represents equality. Here, the king must learn partnership. Such people often desire respect but may feel that others don't value them enough. Relationships become a lesson in humility. Serving ancestors, offering water to the sun, and worshipping Lord Ram helps reduce ego conflicts. Moon in Libra. The moon seeks emotional peace. In Libra, it constantly compares options. This creates indecision. Such people often seek emotional fulfillment through relationships and may get bored easily if emotional excitement disappears. Inner peace only comes when they stop searching outside and begin balancing themselves within. Mars in Libra. Mars wants direct action. Libra wants diplomacy. This creates inner conflict. Sometimes the native becomes impatient, argumentative, and too dominant in relationships. Compromise becomes difficult. Cooling Mars through devotion and self-discipline helps restore balance. This placement often seeks mutual pleasure. emotional reciprocity, and the art of giving. It finds fulfillment not merely in satisfying its own desire, but in creating an experience where the partner feels deeply seen, cherished, and desired. Seduction becomes an expression of aesthetics, romance, thoughtful gestures, and emotional balance. When mature and well expressed, Mars in Libra can be a magnetic romantic, someone whose charm, patience, and attentiveness makes intimacy feel graceful rather than hurried. Its greatest strength lies in knowing that true passion reaches its highest form when both hearts and both bodies are equally fulfilled. Mercury in Libra. Mercury treats relationships logically, communication becomes excellent, networking skills become extraordinary, however, emotions may become intellectualized, making deep commitment difficult if Mercury is afflicted. Jupiter in Libra. Jupiter gives ethics, wisdom, and maturity. People often receive a supportive spouse and respectable public image. Even during relationship struggles, they prefer faith over manipulation. They believe that whatever God has written will happen. Venus in Libra. This is Venus in its own kingdom. Beauty, elegance, diplomacy, luxury, fashion, aesthetics, and refined behavior flourish. However, sometimes people choose partners only because they had the freedom to choose rather than because the choice was truly wise. Saturn in Libra. Saturn is exalted in Libra. This is one of Saturn's strongest positions. Decisions are slow but well thought out. Patience becomes a great strength. Commitments are taken seriously. Relationships mature with time. Rahu in Libra. Rahu performs well materially here. Business partnerships, networking, popularity, and social intelligence increases, but shortcuts, manipulation, or pleasing everyone for personal gain can become major challenges. Ketu in Libra. Ketu creates detachment from relationships. The person may feel lonely even while surrounded by people. If hurt deeply, they may suddenly cut all emotional ties and choose isolation. Always observe where Libra sits and where Venus is placed. These two areas of life constantly try to balance each other. If Libra is in the home while Venus is in the 12th house, life may become a balance between staying with family and traveling abroad. The story changes for every chart. Here are few remedies for Libra. As we know, Libra represents your decision-making ability. If making choices feels difficult, cooling Venus energy by consuming curd during the day can be helpful according to traditional remedies. Offer beautiful fragrances, flowers, perfumes, or decorations to Radha Krishna or divine couple. Beautify your surroundings. Beauty is not luxury for Libra, it is medicine. If communication has completely broken down in relationships, strengthening Mercury through appropriate guidance and remedies may help restore harmony. Now let's see how Libra behaves in all the 12 houses. For Aries ascendant, Libra governs marriage, partnerships, business alliances, and public dealings. Life constantly teaches that success cannot be achieved alone. These natives are born with tremendous entrepreneurial ability because they naturally seek agreements where both parties benefit. Marriage is never just an event, it is conscious choice that transforms their destiny. However, Aries is ruled by fiery Mars, while Libra seeks peace. This creates an inner battle between dominance and diplomacy. If they insist on winning every argument or controlling their partner, relationships suffer. But when they learn compromise, marriage becomes the source of prosperity, stability, and spiritual growth. The father may have multiple sources of income, and partnerships often become the key to financial success. For Taurus ascendant, Libra is in the 6th house. Here, Libra brings diplomacy into conflicts, service, health, and daily work. These people excel in careers requiring negotiation, legal agreements, client management, or public relations. They dislike office politics and naturally become peacemakers. Balancing career and married life becomes one of their biggest lessons. They often struggle to say no, especially to authority figures, because they dislike disappointing others. After marriage, changes in work, responsibilities, or health are common. Success comes when they combine Venus grace with Saturn like discipline instead of trying to please everyone. For Gemini ascendant, Libra is in the 5th house. This is one of the most romantic placements. Libra fills the heart with art, beauty, music, poetry, and refined love. These natives usually experience romance early in life and possess exceptional charm. Their speech is sweet, their fashion sense is refined, and their creativity naturally attract admiration. They constantly think about building new partnerships, whether in business or love. They enjoy decorating their surroundings, wearing elegant clothes, and expressing themselves beautifully. Their children often inherit artistic talents, and life blossoms whenever creativity and love flow together. For Cancer ascendant, Libra is in the 4th house. Here, heaven descends into the home. These people dream of creating a peaceful, luxurious, and aesthetically pleasing living environment. Their house reflects their personality. Beautiful interior, fine fragrance, elegant furniture, and harmony become important. Their mother is often graceful, stylish, or artistically inclined. Family prosperity frequently increases after their birth. They carefully evaluate every major purchase and often run business connected to property, interiors, beauty, or hospitality. Emotional peace comes only when the home itself feels balanced and beautiful. For Leo ascendants, Libra in the 3rd house, Libra blesses communication with sweetness and diplomacy. These natives become excellent writers, singers, speakers, salespeople, or negotiators. They enjoy romantic conversation, frequent travel with their partner, and expressing affection through words. They are attracted to luxury gadgets, stylish accessories, and artistic hobbies. Their courage comes not from aggression but from persuasion. Instead of forcing door open, they convince people to open them willingly. For Virgo ascendant, Libra in the 2nd house, speech becomes their greatest strength. They know exactly how to say difficult things politely. Wealth often comes through partnerships, business agreements, or family enterprises. They enjoy fine dining, refined lifestyle, and quality over quantity. Relationships may create conflicts between family expectations and personal choices. Sometimes they fall in love with someone whom the family does not approve of. Learning to balance love and family becomes one of their life's greatest lessons. For Libra ascendants, Libra in the 1st house. This is Libra in its purest form. These natives naturally radiate elegance, diplomacy, charm, and refinement. They dislike conflict and constantly seek harmony in every situation. Their personality attracts others effortlessly. Yet, their greatest weakness is indecision. They often worry too much about how everyone else feels before making choices. Once they enter a relationship, they become more conscious of beauty, grooming, perfumes, clothing, and maintaining attractive appearance. Their soul's journey is learning that balance begins within, not through the approval of others. For Scorpio ascendant Libra in the 12th house, Libra transforms the private world into a sanctuary. These natives love luxurious bedrooms, peaceful environment, foreign travel, expensive perfumes, and beautiful surroundings. They willingly spend money on their spouse because relationships become their greatest investment. Marriage often awakens spirituality. They may travel to sacred places, develop devotion, or discover inner peace through their partner. They crave emotional and physical harmony, and even small disturbances in their environment deeply affect them. For Sagittarius ascendant Libra in the 11th house, Libra expands friendships, social circles, business networks, and financial gains. Success comes through cooperation rather than competition. Women, partnerships, and influential friends often become important sources of fortune. Marriage may happen against family expectations or through unconventional circumstances. Their greatest desire is to provide comfort, beauty, and abundance to everyone they love. As their social influence grows, so do opportunities for wealth and success. For Capricorn ascendant Libra in the 10th house, this placement creates master negotiators. These natives excel in business, diplomacy, law, finance, fashion, luxury brands, beauty industries, media, and corporate leadership. They know how to close deals while making everyone feel respected. Deep inside, they possess a creative soul that longs for artistic expression even while pursuing practical careers. Their professional reputation grows because people trust their fairness, patience, and ability to resolve conflict. For Aquarius ascendant Libra in the 9th house, here Libra blesses higher wisdom, spirituality, teachers, and divine grace. Marriage often becomes a turning point that brings luck and open spiritual doors. They deeply respect gurus, traditions, and sacred knowledge. These natives naturally worship divine couples such as Radha Krishna, Sita Ram, Shiv Parvati because Libra understands that the highest form of spirituality is harmonious partnership. Their life philosophy is built upon fairness, beauty, and devotion. For Pisces ascendant Libra in the 8th house, this is one of the deepest placements. Relationships become instruments of transformation. Love can bring both profound healing and profound pain. Marriage often changes financial circumstances dramatically through inheritance, shared wealth, or sudden gains. These natives possess powerful intuition regarding relationships and hidden truth. Difficult emotional experiences often awaken interest in psychology, astrology, tantra, or occult sciences. Through heartbreak, they discover wisdom, and through loss, they eventually learn unconditional love. Libra here teaches that true intimacy is not merely romance, it is the courage to transform together. Now let's discuss the divine nature of Libra. Among the 12 sacred halls of the zodiac, Libra is heaven itself. If Taurus is the fertile earth that teaches us how to build wealth, Libra is the celestial kingdom where that wealth transforms into beauty, grace, refinement, music, art, fragrance, and love. Libra is the palace of goddess Lakshmi, the divine mother who blesses not only with gold but with harmony, elegance, abundance, prosperity, and auspicious relationships. Wherever Libra shines in a birth chart, life asks one simple question: can you create beauty without destroying balance? Can you win without making someone else lose? Can you become prosperous while remaining graceful? Because true wealth is not measured only in money, it is measured in peace, love, respect, and harmony. Libra is represented by the cosmic scales. It is the only sign in the zodiac represented not by an animal or a human, but by an instrument of justice. The scales remind us that the universe itself survives because of balance. Day balances night, the sun balances the moon, masculine balances feminine, action balances patience, giving balances receiving, love balances freedom. A Libra native spends their entire life balancing these invisible forces. They balance work and family, money and happiness, dreams and responsibilities, logic and emotions. Their soul is constantly weighing every possibility before making a choice. Sometimes this makes them slow or indecisive, but this is because Libra understands that one wrong decision can disturb the harmony of many lives. Libra is also the great marketplace of the zodiac. It is where strangers become partners, where buyers meet sellers, where kings negotiate peace, where businesses are built, where artists display their creations, and where human relations are constantly exchanged through trust. Every argument belongs to Libra, every contract, every marriage, every business partnership, every promise, every handshake. This is why Libra produces excellent diplomats, lawyers, negotiators, business owners, fashion designers, artists, public relation expert, and those who know how to bring two different words together. Libra understands that prosperity is created not through isolation but through cooperation. If there is one sign that naturally understands beauty, it is Libra. Beauty is not a luxury for Libra, it is nourishment for the soul. Beautiful music calms them, pleasing fragrances uplift them, fresh flowers make them feel alive. Elegant clothing increases their confidence, a peaceful home becomes their temple, even their word carries sweetness. They naturally seek symmetry, softness, refinement, and artistic perfection. Where others simply see a room, Libra sees an opportunity to create heaven. Where others hear noise, Libra longs for melody. Where others see an ordinary life, Libra imagines poetry. Let's discuss about three most auspicious divine signs. Many spiritual traditions lovingly regard Cancer, Libra, and Pisces as three of the most blessed signs because they symbolize three sacred dimensions of divine feminine energy. Cancer reflects the nurturing, protective, and compassionate energy of Ma Parvati, the unconditional love of a mother that comforts and sustains life. Libra reflects the graceful abundance of Ma Lakshmi, the blessing of prosperity, harmony, beauty, fortune, and sacred relationships. Pisces reflects the wisdom of Ma Saraswati, the flowing river of knowledge, creativity, music, intuition, and spiritual awakening. Together, they remind us that a complete life is built upon three eternal treasures: love that nurtures, wealth that supports, and wisdom that guides. Without Ma Parvati, the heart feels empty. Without Ma Lakshmi, life lacks abundance and harmony. Without Ma Saraswati, even great wealth loses its direction. When these three divine energies flow together, human life blossoms into its highest potential. Among all the zodiac signs, Libra has a unique relationship with marriage. Although Libra exists within every horoscope from birth, its deepest lessons often begin after entering a committed partnership. Before marriage, life revolves around I. After marriage, life becomes we. This is the sacred transition from Aries to Libra. Marriage is not merely sharing a home, it is learning patience, compromise, responsibility, forgiveness, and mutual growth. Wherever Libra sits in your birth chart, that area of life asks you to think not only for yourself but also for another soul. Libra teaches that true love is not finding the perfect partner, it is becoming a balanced partner. Libra stands directly opposite Aries, and together they form one of the most profound axes of the zodiac. Aries says, I choose myself. Libra says, I choose us. Aries begins life through courage. Libra sustains life through harmony. Aries fights battles. Libra ends battles. Aries conquers kingdoms. Libra builds civilizations. Without Aries, we would never begin. Without Libra, nothing we built could survive. The journey of the soul is to move from self-centered action towards conscious partnership. In the cosmic body of Kalpurush, Libra governs the kidney. The kidneys perform one of the most intelligent acts within the human body. They continuously filter the blood, deciding what should be retained and what should be released. Pure blood continues its journey. Waste is gently removed. The kidneys maintain balance, purity, and equilibrium. Libra performs exactly the same function in our lives. It constantly filters our choices: which relationship should stay, which habit should leave, which opportunity deserves our energy, which attachment has become a burden. Just as unhealthy kidneys disturb the entire body, poor choices can disturb the balance of our destiny. Libra reminds us that wisdom is not only knowing what to accept, it is also knowing what to let go. Many astrologers observe that Libra holds a special connection with prosperity in the Navamsha chart. Being the kingdom of goddess Lakshmi, Libra naturally carries the vibration of abundance, refinement, fortune, and graceful living. When benefic planets are strongly placed in Libra in the Navamsha or D9 chart, they can support financial opportunities, prosperity through marriage or partnerships, artistic talents, business growth, and an appreciation for beauty and luxury. The deeper meaning is that Lakshmi enters where there is balance. Wealth is not merely money, it is harmony, good relationships, reputation, opportunities, and inner contentment. When the energy of Libra is honored, prosperity often follows. Libra reminds us that heaven is not found somewhere beyond the skies, it is created within the human heart. Every act of kindness, every fair decision, every relationship built on trust, every moment of gratitude becomes another step toward heaven. Thank you for becoming a fellow traveler on this sacred journey through Vedic astrology. This channel is not merely about predicting the future, it is about remembering who you truly are. Because beyond every horoscope, beyond every planet, beyond every karma, shines the eternal light of the soul. If these timeless teachings resonate with your heart, become a part of our growing family by subscribing to the channel. Together, let us discover the forgotten wisdom of the Rishis, one zodiac sign, one planet, and one divine truth at a time. Until our next celestial journey, may your life bloom like a lotus in the grace of the divine. May your heart remain lighter than the wind, and may every step you take bring you closer to truth, beauty, and liberation.